Then he's supposed to see it.
Oh, wait.
Now you can see it. Just don't have him see the thing.
Well,
they can't. We won't. Look, y'all. We don't want to get copyrighted, but we still drinking our beer. We can't tell you what kind, but y'all could probably take a guess.
Oh yeah, cover it up.
Yeah, just cover it up. How y'all doing? It's your boy CJ and Paul, and we just want to welcome y'all to our newly relationship podcast called Can We Talk? It's the name. Yep. It's good stuff. So basically, we just gonna be talking about relationships, giving y'all some advice that y'all the most desperately need. You know, we're gonna help y'all out and everything, and it should be fun. Hope y'all enjoy the ride. It's gonna be good stuff. We're gonna have a few topics we're gonna talk about. You know, have our little questions of the days, and it's all gonna be smooth. All right?
Yes.
So I want to know, you want to kick this off with the first topic, or how you want to start this?
Yeah, we can start off with the first topic.
All right. So for the first topic we got for today is the foundations of a relationship.
Yeah, what are the foundations that you need for it? The tools, the keys.
Oh, for me? Oh, you asking for me? In general. Well, I say it's, you know, of course, the foundations, it depends on the person. Everyone's foundation is different. But my core foundation, I think everyone should implement in theirs, is simply the 3 C's. Cooking, cleaning, and cooching.
Oh,
Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, it should most definitely be communication, compromise, and commitment. If you have those 3 things in your relationship, it's good. It's like a house. You know what I'm saying? If your foundation's strong, your relationship's gonna last.
What do you need in a house for a good foundation?
Like a relationship is a house, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, so for order for your house to stay longer, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a good foundation. Otherwise, as soon as something comes through, it'll break. You don't want your house to break and crumble down.
Okay.
And you know, of course, you know your house always gonna need maintenance on it, and that's gonna come part a little bit later. You're always gonna need to keep working on your house. You can't just once the house is finished, it's never really complete, right? So you can't say like, oh my gosh, I have this house and now I'm good. You got to constantly keep working on it, you know. And it's the same thing with a relationship. You can't as soon as you get in a relationship, like, oh my gosh, this relationship is good. Nah, you gotta constantly keep working on it. And so that's what I mean as a relationship equals a house. So what are some of your foundations, and would you like to elaborate on them?
The foundation that I have, that I think in a relationship that you should have, it's very like when you're building it, you got to know what a foundation needs, right? So when we're talking about a house, okay, a core relationship has to have the things in it in order to fit as a house. So you got your foundation, right? You need a toilet. There's a toilet in there. You need 3 beds. You know what I'm saying? You need a front room, a living room. All this, you know, all these things matter when it comes to a foundation. So that can equate to your foundation, and what you need in a relationship is probably honor, love, commitment. You know what I'm saying? Honesty, you can't miss those. Because if you do, you know, your house is a disaster. If you don't have no kitchen, what you gonna cook with? You know, if you don't have no bathroom, how you gonna poop and pee? So that's why you have to acknowledge what you need in your heart, in your home. What's the foundation that will serve? That's what I say.
But what are some of your specific foundations that help keep your relationship strong?
My relationship?
Oh, by the way, this guy's been in a relationship for over 10 plus years. I don't even know. Man, he got a whole family, got 3 kids. Like, he got all that. So, hey, he's the guy, he's the man. Just so you know. Give you a little FYI. But now, what are some of your key foundations to help your relationship work?
Let's see. Honesty. I would say loyalty. And by loyalty, I mean keeping up with things that I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that things are paid, things are cooked, my belly's full. And then the last one, you know, my foundation, I think it's what is it called? Love.
Oh, you think love?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, see, I disagree with the love one. I think love is a weak foundation. Because it's like, it's one of those things, because you can be in a relationship with somebody but not be in love with them, right?
Wait, say that again?
You can be in a relationship with someone but not be in love with them.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Shouldn't, but you could be.
Yeah, but
the relationship don't start off with love. It start off with likability, compatibility, all that stuff. So when you build in the house, what you start with? You don't start with, you know what I'm saying, the exterior.
The tools.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the foundations with sticks. You know, like when you see a house and they have the wood and they building it up, you see the outside. That's what holds it together. Love may necessarily hold it, because people fall out of love, right?
No, they don't.
People don't fall out of love.
No, they don't.
Please explain.
Okay. People don't fall. Okay, first of all, you can't fall out of something that you're already in.
What? Keep going.
Like when you people don't fall. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a great quote if I can remember it. People don't fall out of love. They fall. Dang, I don't remember.
They fall into something else?
No. You gotta catch my drift. People don't fall out of love. Like, to me that's impossible. But I think people they love decrease from one another.
Yeah, until it decreases till it's completely gone.
Well, see, okay, let me show you how with an example. Okay, let's say the light bill is on, right? I mean not the light bill, but the light is on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if the light literally goes off, then there's no energy flowing through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you, as a person that uses that light, don't pay your bills, that's how that's what happens.
So but I think that's what I'm saying. So once it's out, like once you stop paying attention to it, it decreases and it goes away. But now you can rekindle that love and get back. Now, so if you start paying your bills back again, you can rekindle that energy. Love. But if you never pay that bill, guess what? Yeah, it's never gonna come back home.
Well, see, let me tell you the problem. What people do with love. See, people make it seem that love is just a feeling that you have, but no, it's actually an action.
Yeah, love is action. Yeah.
That flame, that spark between you, it has to. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep resonating it. You know what I'm saying? It has to keep flowing. So if you don't come every time to feed that fire,
keep spicing things up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go out, and that's what happens. You fall out of love. You know what I'm saying?
You just said.
Did you say that?
Yes, that's exactly. You proved my point.
Man. Well, okay, I did. But anyways, it's the same way as a plant or flower. Mm-hmm. If you don't water it, if you don't get it the necessary things that it needs to grow, it's gonna die. Yeah,
like I said, that's the maintenance.
That's how people fall out of love.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said love is not a foundation, because a foundation is something strong. It's not gonna break the bit. And that's why. Let me tell you why my foundations are the 3 C's, because it's simple. Communication. If you know how to communicate with your partner, no matter what problems y'all going through, y'all gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can talk about anything, sometimes it's non-verbal too. You gotta be able to connect with your partner without even having to say anything or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Then you got compromise. A lot of people struggle with compromising, because in a relationship, it's 2 people trying to be one, right? Mm-hmm. So with that, it's like you gotta know how to sacrifice, but you also gotta know how to try to make your partner happy as well. So it's like it's both of y'all really coming together. So, but y'all gonna have to get rid of some things so y'all can meet a common goal. And if y'all able to do that, y'all be able to live together, grow together. Y'all be able to live as one, because that's the whole point of being in a relationship, is living as one. And then commitment, being committed to your partner. It may sound simple, but a lot of people really struggle with just being straight up committed. Like, you really got to take ownership of that person who you're trying to be with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to get away from the I's and the me's and the U's and get with the we, the ours. You know, like, you got to show some type of commitment to that person. And if you do those three things, I promise you, the foundation of your relationship is going to be strong, and you will be able to withstand a lot of things that's going to try to tear down your house or your relationship.
Well, speaking of tearing down houses, get this. Okay, so because everything you said was right. You know, you got to have all this honesty, commitment. You know what I'm saying? As you say, the 3 C's. But in a house, right? House is your marriage. Think of house as your marriage. Yeah, the house is your relationship.
So, it's just we just talk about relationships, period.
Yeah,
the house is just a relationship, period.
After your foundation is all settled, you got what you needed. You got to understand that just because you two build your foundation and it seems unbreakable, that storms won't come through.
Oh, just so storms will come through. That's why you gotta have a good. I see what he's saying. He's saying be careful of them storms because they will come through, and that's why you need a good foundation.
Yes, and a storm, you gotta understand things differently. Things in storms doesn't just mean rain. A storm can be, a gust of wind. Raining at the same time, winding and raining at the same time. It can be tornadoes. It can be anything. So you can't be biased when it comes to a certain things one of each other do to each other when y'all proposed to live in this foundation together. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you gotta be able to go through that storm, and the storm can literally be anything. All the things that I mentioned that happens in a storm. It's not just one thing. So you can't say that. Oh, I just hate storms. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just hate when it's raining. That type of storm. And not be able to take the others, because both house, you got temptation, you got this, you got that, you got all these things that's going to try to whatever in your relationship. So that's the different storms. So you got to be able to go through them. You know what I'm saying? When it's raining, umbrella. When it's winding, try to stay in a close space. Tornadoes, get to the, you and her.
So what are some things that can happen into a relationship that could be considered a storm?
Cheating. That's a storm. That can get something.
What's it like? Financial issues.
Sexual problems. And not having intercourse, communication, all these things can happen to you. Because you know what I'm saying? You never know. That's why we shouldn't say, oh, I would never cheat, or I would never, lie to my girl.
You may never cheat, but you could possibly get cheated on, and that's kind of, I hate to say it's normal, but it's almost normal now, but it's just how you deal with it. But like we keep saying, if your foundation is strong in your relationship, you'll be able to withstand these problems that come your way.
You'll be able to withstand these problems.
And you'll be prepared for it, But if your foundation is weak, then it's going to break.
And then that's usually divorce.
Yeah, and it's a divorce. And divorce is too easy now. Divorce ain't nothing but signing a piece of paper.
But let's talk about if you want to move and you don't care about the house no more. So you go to another house.
See, that's your problem. Y'all go into other people's houses and you like, when they got their house, be like, why can't you do this in my house?
You don't want to fix nothing. So
look, you don't want to. You don't want to fix nothing that's in your house, but you like what they got in their house. You could do the same thing they got in their house. Like, Appreciate what you got. Put maintenance on your house. Make your house better. That's what a lot of people do. Y'all be on these social media stuff, be looking at everybody else social media and be like, oh man, they living good. They got a woman crush Wednesday, man crush Monday. I want what they got. But on that social media, they only show you the good. They don't never show you the bad. And this is a perfect segue because our next one is talking about how social media affects your relationships.
That's interesting. I would like to hear about that.
Now let me tell y'all something about the social media. It either goes two. If you want your relationship to work, especially in this day and age, it only goes two ways. Either you and your partner are all in social media, y'all posting each other, always sending each other sweet messages, all each other DMs, blah, blah, blah. Or you leave the social media alone. You can't be half in, half out. Listen.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
It's called checking the pool.
No, don't check.
You know
don't check nothing.
It's called.
Don't check. No,
see the temperature.
Think about this now. How many arguments you been over because you was over there liking some girl picture?
Oh.
You ain't talk to the girl. You ain't comment on. You liked her picture.
That's just dipping your toe in.
But exactly. You see, the issue is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that people are getting into fights over because you double tapped on a photo. Listen, I don't know if y'all know this, but you could literally like a photo without liking it. I like that, and you keep scrolling, and guess what? You good. Me, I don't be on social media like that.
Yeah, but my girl sat up there, and she got me. She caught me liking this girl picture. I forgot they was friends.
But look, peep game.
It was crazy.
No, but peep game. She saw that you liked it, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't care if you was following her. That's what I'm saying. You could still like the picture without liking the picture. So just keep going. You'll be all right. That's that one little action that just bothers people. And I don't know why personally, but if y'all want your relationship to work during this social media age, either you all in it, like let your girl know, like you gotta, cause girls like that or guys like that too. Whenever you show them all the time, you post them all the time, they like that. Or you don't be on it. Like you could be on it, but like I don't post nothing. I don't post myself. I don't post nobody. So if you do it that way, then you good. You know what I'm saying? So you either gotta be all in or all out. If you in between, if you like sometime me with it, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have some arguments about social media. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So you gotta be careful with these kind of things. You gotta be smart, you know? But don't be one of those couples who get like, the couple Facebooks and they get together. That's weird. I don't see why y'all do that. I don't know.
What?
When they get like the couples, when it be two of them.
Oh yeah, when they look like those that two picture with that old white.
Yeah, just be done. It's like their Facebook is literally a couple of them. If that works for you, by all means, who am I to judge? I know. If y'all got all the same friends, by all means, do your thing. But hey,
that's weird. Cause how would you tell who it is?
It's both of them. It's both of them.
That's who it is. People.
It's both of them.
Oh man.
If it works, it works. But now with the social media, it's too easy. And like, be honest, stay out of people's DMs. Don't be like, I was just trying to tell her that she look good. She know that. He know that. Leave him alone. Like if you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, stay out of other people's business on it. The only thing you should be posting is about you, yourself, and your partner. And that's it. If you want it to work, if you like these kind of problems, guess what? Be on it. Like some pictures. Put little heart eye emojis under some person photos. See, I be messing. Look, I don't like nothing. I don't comment on nothing. I mind my business. I'm telling you, they don't care who you follow. That's the thing about it. It's always what you like and what you comment on. Yeah. It's never who you follow. So you can still follow who you want.
I guess, shoot, I think they feel that it's, because following is it can be you following it. Wait, how would they know you following?
You could look on the page and see. But that's the thing about it. People, even if they see that, it doesn't bother them. It's never, you follow this person. It's always the action you took to go like or comment or DM somebody. That's always the issue.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you follow somebody, you could like the picture without liking it.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. And just be smart about it. Like people could screenshot now, so they could. If you typing something to somebody who you ain't supposed to, that they gonna screenshot it, and now they got evidence on you. Now you caught up. You didn't even mean no harm to them. So that's why you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart about this kind of things. And I don't think y'all as smart as y'all want to be.
Yeah, girls use social media too much, especially talking about too much of their business and relationships. But
I think people do it in general. I'm not gonna. No, guys do it just as much as girls do it.
Well, you would think. See, okay, so people tell their business anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they tell their business on public, what makes you think they wouldn't tell it on social media?
Yeah, some people do. Some people do. And then some people, what is crazy is when I know, because I ain't gonna lie, I did it before too. When a girl posts something bad about or some bad stuff going on with her relationship, when she posts it on on Snapchat or Instagram, you know what I'm doing? I'm sliding. Girl, you okay? What he do to you? Oh my God.
I water park.
That's just you just opening up the gates to let somebody in there. To you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're putting it for attention. And you can't tell me that's what you're not doing it for. Oh, I posted because I wanted to post it. It's social. It's social. That means people. So that means you want me to see this, and you can't get mad if I'm reacting to it. And I may, sometimes I see a little girl crying. She sad. I'm gonna be the shoulder to cry on. That's just how some dudes are, So you gotta be careful with these kind of things. What you posting and what you're not posting. You know what I'm saying? So I really only post if I do post something. It's something funny that happened or something good. Something life changing or whatever. Like if I go to a new place or something funny. That's really the only stuff I post.
Or to represent the Black Foundation too. You know what I'm saying? Represent Black people.
Yeah, but you gotta. But when you're in a relationship, you gotta be cognizant of these things. You don't either all in or out. You can't be in between because then you're gonna get into some issues. So you gotta be careful with that.
Okay, what's the next topic?
You wanna go and switch on? What was the next topic? Hold on, let me see. What was the next one? It was. That was all of the love languages.
Okay.
We didn't segue that good into the love languages, but this is the first episode, so just talk with us, give us some time, we'll be all right. We got this. So I think there's I don't know, 5, 6 love languages they got.
I believe it's probably 6, probably more.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what they are? Hey,
it's know? Receiving gifts, something.
Oh, actually, I know what they are. Let me explain them.
We can look them up.
Okay, it's receiving gifts. It's
I feel bad because I actually took this not too long ago.
Flowers.
No, that's just receiving gifts.
Oh, it's receiving gifts. Oh, no. Okay, it's the receiving gifts. It's the tell me that I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's like when somebody
tell me
they're beautiful, or if somebody do a good job. There is what is it? Oh, if you like to go somewhere, if I don't to go somewhere.
We don't tell y'all the wrong thing. Don't just listen to us. Do your own research. If you want to know what the love language is, you might be right, but I'm saying this when people don't just listen. This is what you gotta do. You always gotta do your own research. Right. But the thing what we're trying to say is you need to know your partner's love language.
What's your love language, Paul?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I really think it's quality time. I think that's what mine was.
Quality time.
Yeah. Just because, honestly, spending time with somebody, because, I was, those who don't know, I was in the Army, so I was always gone a lot. In my previous relationship, I was always gone a lot. So I wasn't really there So the time I did get to spend, I wanted to make it special. You know, like it's sometimes it's the simple stuff. But yeah, like I said, if you know that with your partner, like if my partner knew that, hey, I just wanted to spend time, not fight, not argue about nothing, because I know I'm not going to be here long. It probably would have lasted longer for the simple fact that she knows, like, oh, he just likes spending time, even if it ain't doing nothing. He just likes spending time with me.
You like quality time?
Yeah, quality, man. It don't care what we doing. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? Eating, watching a movie, going to the beach, walking to the park. It don't matter. Like, as long as we together, that mean the most to me. Cause time is something you can't get back.
I like compliments.
No, hey, you're cute.
No, not.
You're so smart.
Not just that. Yeah, okay, I do. I ain't gonna lie. But
hey, listen. I ain't gonna say her name on the pod, but you know who you are. Start complimenting my mans.
No.
Start complimenting him. He like a little compliment every now. But you gotta earn those compliments too, though.
I have been at work.
You gotta earn them compliments, though.
I've been earning them. See, but I like when people tell me that I'm doing a good job.
Honestly, like a dog.
So, pretty much. No, I'm not like a dog. Like, okay, let's say with this podcast, you say, CJ, you're doing a good job. I'll be like, yeah, I am doing a damn good job. So I will be more intrigued to further my, what is it? It's, further my liking to the podcast. So that'll make me
do better. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like we're working.
You like positive reinforcement.
Yes. Positive reinforcement. That's what I was looking for. That I like positive reinforcement. I like when people tell me that I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's going. It literally allows me to, like, you know, even if I'm not doing good, you know, allows me to get better.
Oh yeah, they did a study on that. There's some people, even they did it with the negative reinforcement too. Even if they doing good, you hit somebody with some negative reinforcement, they'll do bad. And if someone was doing bad, you hit them with some positive reinforcement, they'll gradually start to do better. It was some psychology stuff I saw. It was I'm going on a tangent, but now I understand what you're saying. Like, you like being told. So like in the relationship wise, you like saying, hey, thank you for, you know, just being there for me, this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know, like
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I also
but now I'm about to get you. What do you know your partner's love language?
Yeah. I can't afford it.
No, what is it? What is it?
I can't afford. She like gifts, and I can't afford it.
See, but no, look, thinking about gifts. Gifts can be. When someone likes gifts, that means it can be simple.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a simple of getting her favorite candy. It's as simple, like you said, it's giving her flowers.
I gave her flowers and her favorite candy.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how simple it is. When you say you can't afford it, if someone's love language is just receiving gifts, because that means that they like to be thought of.
You telling me bust out the macaroni picture?
Yeah, because all that means is they like to be thought of. So if you're giving them a gift, that means you're thinking of them, and that they're on your mind when you're not there. That's all that means right there. So that's what you gotta do. It's simple stuff. Give her a little bracelet from Walmart. She'll be fine.
No, she expensive.
No, you gotta give her expensive things sometimes. But like I said, if you gotta earn them compliments, you know who you are. You gotta earn those gifts.
Yeah.
It's 100. Ain't no 50-50 around these parts. So that's how that goes. If y'all want it to work out, you gotta do what you know what I'm saying. You gotta earn these things, these love languages that we want to be loved. You have to earn it. You know, like you can't just expect someone just to give you their all and you give them nothing. I personally think a relationship is always 100-100, never 50-50. Because 50-50 means you got to meet halfway. But sometimes, what if, like, think about it as a road, whatever, right? And I say, oh yeah, meet me halfway. But what if that person's going through some things, or they're hurting, or like something just happened to them and they can't meet you halfway? Are you going to stop in the middle?
Well,
or are you going to keep going to make sure that they're good?
I would say more of an analogy if they like, you know, they tire bus or got into a wreck or got off the road. Yeah, but you know the way you did say it, I think you should have used a better.
A tire bust. You get the picture. Give me your full effort. Don't just give me half. If you give someone your full effort in a relationship, they're going to realize that they're going to see that. You know what I'm saying? If both parties are doing that, you will realize how much you have to offer.
How much half you got to give them?
How much half?
Like, what you have to give them that's half?
Nothing is half. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing should be half.
So you saying two people should meet halfway? Like
we ain't driving, we walking.
So they should meet halfway. Okay.
They should want to meet. Period. Okay. But you should have full effort to want to meet me at this spot. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. So what if somebody's feelings is farther distant than the other?
That's why you go hunt. That's why when that person's that far away, you're still going to reach that person. Because if you only meeting 50-50, whatever, right? Well, I've done my part. You're going to say, I've done my part. Mm-hmm. Where are you at? But not knowing that person is hurting or have to walk further. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take a while. You're not giving me your full effort.
Well, some people just walk away.
And that's the problem. And they can't. I got into the middle. You ain't there. I walk away. And if you're in a relationship, you have to give me your full effort. I don't want half of you. I want all of you. Yeah. You know? That's how I see it.
What is, let me ask you a question.
All right, talk to me.
What is the thing you prefer for a girl to do when it comes to giving you things?
What do you mean giving me things?
Do you like gifts, or you prefer compliments?
Ooh, so I have to choose the gifts or compliments?
Yeah.
I'm choosing compliments because compliments are free. Me personally, I don't like gifts because I feel like if you give me a gift, I feel obligated to give you something back. Even though most people say, oh no, you don't got to give me nothing back. Like, nah. Because like I say, I'm a honey. Like, I feel you give me something, then yeah, I got to give you something. It's just how I am.
It's in your nature.
Yeah, so I'd rather a compliment because compliments are nice. I don't necessarily need them, but if I had to choose, I'll choose the compliments.
Yeah, I like the compliments too. And it's crazy. So, let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you why compliments are important, ladies and gentlemen. When I was in 12th grade, right, I kid you not, I told myself, I was like, okay, I want to make A's and B's. So I tried, and at first, things was getting a little hard. I was going to give up. But all my teachers, besides like one of them, all my teachers like complimented me. Like, it was like, you're smart. I did better in physics. You know, you're smart in English. It was just one of the smartest students. Like, so when my English teacher saw that I failed one quiz, she was like, you okay? You good? She like, you usually get...
You trash, man. You ain't studied it?
You know, you usually get... No, she's like, you usually get a higher grade than this. Mm-hmm. But while they were complimenting me, I improved in my skill settings when it came to school. Like, I improved in school. Like, imagine if that's all it took.
It was a simple compliment.
It was a simple compliment. But you got to also know who you want it from.
She's saying a compliment from the wrong person can do some damage to you?
Not saying it can do damage, but you won't feel nothing. It has to be certain people. It can be your parents.
So like an empty compliment.
Yeah, empty compliment. Yeah. It's like it's a compliment you don't care for. So you gotta just be direct with that person.
Let's move on to a little question of the day. I would tell y'all who they're from, but our circle's small, so y'all probably gonna know who it is. Alright. Our question of the day is, how do you deal with your partner's exes if they are still friends? I'll let you hit that one up first.
Okay. How do you deal with it? You don't. Okay? Simple as that. You don't deal with it. But there's certain things that's in the relationship of, how far back they dated. I think that's very important because I don't think any relationship before you're out of high school is serious. That's my opinion.
What if that person took your virginity?
Well, you know what?
Oh, no, that got serious.
I don't know. I mean, well, yeah, I guess that can be serious. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'll say the way you deal with it is you gotta let your partner know that you gotta reassure me that nothing's going on between you. Like, you can have friends of the opposite sex and everything, and that's cool. But when that person is an ex, they shouldn't be texting you, calling you in the middle of the night and everything. Like, you have to do more, or they have to do more to let you know that nothing's happening. Like, if we on the phone, throw the phone on speaker real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, little things like that. Like, of course, letting you go meet the person and just let them ask them how serious was it. You have to reassure them that nothing is happening, because when you say a person's an ex, you automatically thinking, oh, this is person my spouse or whomever was in a relationship with, and that's all you gonna think about. It's like, oh, they used to, and how they gonna get back together, what they gonna do. So you gotta be careful with still being friends with exes. You gotta play it a little bit more than you would just a regular friend. You really gotta prove that, we're just friends, nothing more, nothing less. You really gotta go out your way to prove it. So reassuring, I guess, is the key word in this.
Reassuring.
The person was asking this. They were saying, how do they deal with the with their partner's ex, because they're still friends or whatever. So you talk to your partner and you say, hey, I need some reassurance. Like, let me know, like, prove to me that y'all are just friends, nothing more, nothing less. Like, you gotta go out your way. Because if you try to hide any little sneaky thing you try to do, you're gonna lose trust.
I don't know, cause it's when you talk about proving, you said to prove that we won't do nothing. There's no proving, because literally, no matter what, you two still are capable. And if y'all are put in that position to do it, then it can be a likely understanding that y'all will do it.
Oh, let me stop you right there.
Not saying y'all won't.
Let me stop you right there. You don't put yourself in that situation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's reassuring.
Like, y'all can't
be at your crib just chilling, drinking at 2:00 in the morning.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah,
and
I get that.
And let's say your friend was going, like, say they were like drinking or whatever, and then like, you can't drive, and they had to stay at your crib. You call your partner like, hey, what's the name is over here? I'm letting you know, because I don't want you to think nothing. Like, you're reassuring. You have to go out of your way.
But look at all that effort you put in.
But after that's 100, you have to put in that effort.
Or
you have to, because if you don't listen, this is what happens when you don't put in that effort.
You lose a best friend, and that's it.
You may lose a friend, or you may lose your partner.
So why would you lose your partner?
Because what if they found out, like, oh, if they found out a week later that what's the name was staying at your house drinking 2:00 in the morning. But if you didn't tell her, or you didn't tell them, now all they gonna think is, oh, you was doing something you weren't supposed to, because you didn't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But if this part of my foundation comes in. This is where the communication part also comes in as well. You talking to them, letting them know that, hey, this person is over here. You already know this person is my ex. I don't want you to think anything's going on, so I'm going out of my way to tell you to get rid of that, because they won't have that mindset no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And that goes. Let me tell you something about one thing that's not gonna be a foundation in my relationship is trust, because trust is easily broken.
It's like a glass table. In
It
your
really
house.
is. It's just the glass table in your house is easily broken.
Yeah, but see, you realize trust is fragile. You know what I'm saying? It can break.
That's why it can't be a foundation. Break
It
easy.
can be a foundation.
No, it can't.
gotta
If
be
you break
careful.
it,
You gotta be careful
if you
around
break it, it's done. You can have a break in communication at some point and rebuild it.
But see, look at. I'm gonna hit you with this.
Hit me.
That glass table that's broke, you gotta put all the pieces together, and all those pieces you put together is what's wrong with your relationship.
No, you can never put back together a broken mirror.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
All right, we gonna want y'all to leave this one in the comment section. Is trust a good enough? What do you say? Foundation. A good enough foundation of a relationship. Let us know that one in the comments, because that's a good one, because we disagree on that one. I say no, CJ say yes. Well, we're going to see.
Because they want that foundation. You know what I'm saying? They want that glass
yes, and remember
table.
no, they don't want a glass. If it's glass, it's going to break.
Mm-hmm.
You want a good structure, you want some good wood.
So
you want some good wood.
You saying take out mirrors, take out glass
I
tables,
didn't say
anything
take it out.
that's easily broken.
So you want your foundation of your house, you building a house.
Mm-hmm.
You want the foundation to be glass?
Yes, I want it to be glass, and let me tell you why I want it to be glass.
You want everybody to see through, that's why.
No, it's not that I want
running
everybody.
the pornography, that's what you doing.
No, because okay, when you around something that you don't want to break or scratch, you be careful around it, right? And that's how you're supposed to go at it. You want that glass table right there because you afraid that you're gonna bump into it. So you're gonna do everything in your power not to damage whatever that trophy of or thing that break easily.
But that's, I don't think you hear what I'm saying. That's good though, what you're saying, but that's for the interior of the home.
Okay.
The foundation and interior are two different things. Trust, yeah, your trust should be inside your home, because that's between you and that person. That's inside your home. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but it's not a foundation. It's not gonna, trust ain't gonna withhold cheat. If you get caught cheating, that's it. If you got trust as your foundation and you found this person lying to you, cheating on you, guess what's gonna happen to your house? It's gonna break and it's over with. And the whole point of the foundation is to withstand everything.
Yeah, but remember, a foundation doesn't last. And there's things in the house that you have to fix. And I'm saying.
We're talking about house maintenance.
Yeah, house maintenance, very important. You know, I think we should.
Okay, so what are some key maintenances on in your relationship that you have to keep up to? That you have to keep doing?
Gifts. They like gifts. Dating. That's important. You know what I'm saying?
That was for the married folk. Because married folk stop dating.
They stop dating.
Remember, when you get married, that person is still your boyfriend / girlfriend or whomever.
Yep.
Don't forget, that's a big one.
Yep. They still
never stop dating your spouse.
You know,
never stop dating your spouse.
We turn a wife and husband into something, good to whatever, then it becomes just wife and husband. Mm-hmm. Like it's
that person should be your best friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your partner,
your pimp, your hoe,
all that.
Your
ride or die. I hate ride or die.
Everything.
Ride or die.
Your slut, your whore.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's what you like. Hey, look, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
Yeah. I was going on. But yeah. So you gotta have all those things.
Yeah, keep the maintenance up. Like you said, keep the love, keep the
love going.
Yeah, the love going. Keep the sex, keep it spicing up.
Breaks.
Yeah.
Get your money. Get the money that y'all whatever together. Fix it. So even if it's therapy, because therapy is some things get expensive. Some things in relationships get expensive to fix. You know what I'm saying? Just like houses.
Yep. And ain't nothing wrong with therapy. There's a stigma behind, people go there because they're crazy. No, sometimes it's good to get a unbiased opinion on your relationship. And it may just help y'all communicate with each other. So don't be afraid to go to therapy. Sometimes it's good, you know. And that's what it takes. That's what you got to realize. That's what it takes sometimes. It may take more than what you think. Like, especially if you talking about being serious and being married. Like, if y'all really talking about trying to have a life together, you really got to put in a lot more effort. You can't just expect things to be perfect. Because it's not. Like, because when the vows that say for better or worse or whatever, right? Like, you can't appreciate the good, the better, and not the worst. Like you said, for worse.
Yeah.
So that means you're prepared for the worst to come. So when you was happy with the better, well, if you want to get better, to be honest, if you want to get to the better, you got to know how to endure and overcome the worst. Yeah,
Come the worst of the storm. It's going to be a sunny day.
It's gonna be. But guess what? We go right back from the jump, full circle. But if your foundation is strong, you good. So let's like I said, let us know what some of your foundations are, and let us know how we doing. But for the most part, this will be it, man. CJ and Paul, Can We Talk Podcast. All right, deuces.